I do respect now, thinking more about it, the fact that I think Rice Farmers had a little bit of an inkling as to maybe SGR were going to pivot on this final pick with the Nautilus, because they did hold the support pick to make sure, they weren't going to pick something into the Karma necessarily. So smart play from them. They take the Alistair. That's going to provide a lot of disengage to stop Frozen getting getting off those 2v2s that they're looking for, and get Geico to snowball on this power pick from him. So across the board, as you say, a lot of pick potential from Rice Farmers. I think in particular, Street Smurf on this Karma in the mid lane is going to have to be quite careful, because Kaiso's a menace on the Ahri. Cool Guy Tony, there's the synergy there. Obviously, Pigu can match it on the Volley Bear, but similarly, I think, yeah, we've got our work cut out for us on both sides. It's definitely going to be explosive, and I'm just excited to see who's going to, put themselves on the front foot in the week before finals. Get used to cleanse as well, and actually, it's only not viable sitting there with his flash.
Oh, and now we're back into business. Now there's 3 on the bot lane for both sides right now. Geico's gotten the regen through, but does get flashed down right there from Cool Guy Tony. Gonna take down this Zeri. And that is going to be first blood picked up for the side of Rice Farmers, getting that optimistic opening on the bot side. Attention right there onto Chris in the jungle. Obviously still a lot of dancing going around. Although, Pigu Powder is here. There's the root coming through. Doesn't get finished there for Street Smurf, and it looks like that Volley Bear's just gonna have to walk through that mid lane.
Yeah, that is going to be the Spirit Rush used, though.
Hold on, again, the hook does come through there from Frozen. The follow-up with the flash from Pigu Powder.
Wow.
CC online, there was no chance for Kaiso to get out of dodge there, and he is getting sent straight back to Fountain, and that should be a good window for Dragon.
Yep, absolutely, and the SGL will be very, very happy with that. They now are just continuing to maintain priority where they need it. Cool Guy Tony is going to try it, but he's going to get spotted out here, so ultimately, what can they net?
Yeah, they've already grabbed that Ash ultimate and Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Looks like there's going to be a fight back here, though, right now, as Pigu Pounder is in the wings. There's the ultimate finally coming down from Gecko.
Oh!
They get that kill picked up, but it's already lost Frozen right now. Cool Guy Tony doing so much as this Nautilus. Pigu Pounder taking so long. Great flash to get him away. But now Geico, with this speed built up, is able to chase back. Doesn't know that Chris is hanging out in that bush. Yes, Shirley has tracked that one down. That's a double kill picked up. Shirley will be a triple. And Geico taking those nerfs with stride. He's picked up 3 kills in the bot lane.
She's pretty fed. Very fed. That was just a Noon Quiver and Pickaxe picked up in base. Geico's now, yeah, he's set himself up to be a serious problem for Rice Farmers to contend with later on in these fights. And they overextended a little bit, I think, after Cool Guy Tony was already spotted out on Vision. So that's, well,
in the
great
top
press.
Here, Vest gonna die. No, not quite. Vest barely getting away. No, does pick up.
Oh, he got him.
Cool Guy Tony barely getting out with the ultimate there, and Chris was just between plays, meeting the wrong one at the wrong time there. That Alistar roam nets just about nothing there. Great solo kill for Archangel in the top there, and Cool Guy Tony barely escaping with his life. Ahead Karma can be so dangerous. They're running that risk right now. Speaking of risky right now, Geico caught in the bot lane right now, knocked up and pulverized and stunned, and there's just a cleanse too late. The shutdown for not viable, and anonymous Chris looks like he's gonna make it out of there alive. TP burnt from Archangel as well. Nothing lost for Rice Farmers. Room for that Ash to make things happen in the bot lane, obviously. I feel like there's going to be kind of a dot where Geico's going to be a little bit stronger, and then Not Violent is going to be a hole, and we might have to drop that thought right now. Best has already dropped the ultimate into the middle, but they're having a hard time actually dealing with Archangel right now, as he does finally know. Won't go down. The shielding is so huge from Street Smurf. Will this Jax be able to make it out? Doesn't look like the Ignite and the Charm has dropped 4 people in the mid lane to take down that one Jax, and they do get it. But that's a worrying amount of resources having to be burned on one Jax in these early stages. Sitting in that bush on the control ward, playing the patient game. Maybe they don't know. Frozen once again going to walk up to the bush. Now with the reinforcements of the team there's the Ash ultimate over the top with unstoppable Pigu Pounder. Is able to eat that one up in the pause.
Oh, I know, man!
The crux of death. Vess and Kaiso both disconnect to try and get this game back and going. Looks like we have some internet issues, but oh boy, this one's going to start off hot.
Volley Bear, excuse me.
Man.
Yeah, Bear man, Big Bear. The Bear says no. Don't care about that. We're back.
Right now it's just Chris in the middle of several there. TP getting burned up to that top lane. That's another kill picked up for Gecko. And we are going to get a chance to see this one once over. But no, we are still back on track, and SGR is very much on track right now. To almost a 1.5k gold lead picked up. Obviously not massive, but we've seen some stompier games in this Mythic League so far. As Hold I know Gecko's a little bit caught out of position. Has to go under the turret to his team for safety right now, but only 100 HP. That double, he picks it up for not viable. And now Kaiso's here. There's a big hook landed in from Frozen onto that Ash. Taken low, but there's the stopwatch online. Street Smurf is here, shielding up those massive tanks in front of him. SGR is starting to walk through these carries right now. huge headbutt pulverize set up there for Anonymous Chris as he has shown up, but you cannot kill this volley bear. Street Smurf continuing to power up his team and continuing to carry his team towards this win. Kraken Slayer, though, was the option, has been picked up. Interested to see how that one affects the fights coming up right now, as it does look like we're stancing for a Rift Herald that just isn't there yet.
Well, so notably, and Geico.
Hold on, now Geico's still going here as the disengage came through there from Frozen, has to flash out. There's the ultimate being burned, and here comes the volley bear on top of them, but they have already lost their support. Geico can't walk up, even though has that movement seed stacked. The slow is a % there coming up from not viable, and that shuts down that play very quickly. It's a quick pick found onto Frozen, and the cleanse taken away from that Zeri.
Real fight, because honestly, we haven't seen much in the way of full-on team fights yet from these guys, but maybe we will when we get to that soul point.
Okay, Enchanted Crystal Arrow does go wide here, but here comes the Viego. Cool Guy Tony does land that stun up, and now has that Counter-Strike going, though, for Archangel. It's difficult to take him down, but he pops in a moment, just as that stun dissipates off of Cool Guy Tony, and they are able to pick up that kill. Point right now, you don't really want to give over a Moonstone mid lane Karma. Ocean Soul, really, if you don't have to. I wouldn't really want to give it to anybody if you have the opportunity to, as the engage does come through. Frozen's already been knocked up.
Oh my god!
Engage onto the backline from Anonymous Chris, and they've already found Geico. Frozen is burning down. Finally, Archangel joins his team, but it looks like it might just be too late. Rice Farmers find the engage they're looking for, and they're looking for a little bit more. Charm comes through under the turret. Cool Guy Tony trying to play the Bear's job now. Another massive headbutt pulverized under the turret there, and Anonymous Chris falls down, but he sets his team up for success right now. Bleeding a couple kills back the other way, though. Looks like he's taking very low, and Vest does fall. Archangel trying to do something. It is an ace picked up by Rice Farmers.
Himself, so whether SGR wants to try to play this again or continue to split.
Yeah, looking like causing more problems under the turret here, but Pika Pounder is there. It is just 4 coming through, but the TP is here. Now Street Smurf is there to keep the team alive, and now can Geico keep this chase up with the power of the Zeri? Great flash to get away from the hook there from the Viego, and a hook followed up from Frozen. Can they take down Pika Pounder? That shield, the body block, I think, from Geico saves his life. 2 kills traded back for SGR, and they have some wind in their sails now. Let alone the Ocean Soul that's potentially on the table right now. That's a few minutes away. We don't have to worry about that right now. It's a little trade up in the top lane right now between Kai'Sa and Street Smurf is about to be added to by Pigu Pounder going in underneath.
Oh my goodness.
Coming in right now from Rice Farmers, but I think Kai'Sa has made it out of there, and Vest is going to join this fight a little bit late right now. Pigu Pounder getting CC'd up. Hextech Ultimatum has come through, and now they're going to turn their look onto this Camille. Back underneath the turret, the Dredge line potentially about to be set up right now. No, Vest able to get out of there, and now Geico's here. The ultimate, the Enchanted Crystal Arrow does land onto Street Smurf, and the first one to fall is actually Pigu Pounder, as now this play has been turned around. Street Smurf trying to body block for his team, get them out of there if possible, and look at this, Cool Guy Tony here to join the fight. The Dredge line comes through, they're all so low. Finally Geico, was able to pick up one is Frozen, but this is 4 killed SGR in this top lane for an inner turret found for Archangel. Control ward sitting in that bush at the moment. Looks like the play is going to be onto the Jax on the bot side. Archangel in a little bit of trouble. The TP has already been channeled there from Street Smurf, but it looks like that Jax could just go down before he even gets there. Flash is burnt, and now attention turned on the Street Smurf as now Geico's waiting over the wall. The engage does come through.
Oh, the lightning clash.
Right now, but Vex unkillable and will finally go down, but he lasts long enough to get his team on top. Kai'Sa trying to find a way into the back line.
Geico
doing so much in the back. Hold on, this series starting to stack up. Way in, but no, Gale Force seals that one out. Not viable joining the fight. Nice, and just barely making it in on time and sealing that one up for Rice Farmers, as they are going to look to maybe end this game.
The prior here is still all entirely on the side of Rice Farmers. They can continue to press in 2 lanes. I'm not sure what SGR really can do to try to respond to this. Whether they can't get on Vez. Who can they get on?
Ooh, they're gonna try and find a way potentially onto Archangel. There's the charm already did come through from Frozen. He's spending a little bit of time there. Does find the ult onto Kai'Sa, so now here we go. Archangel onto the back line. TP has been channeled, but I think that Jax is just gonna fall already. Pigu Pounder trying to do something in that back line. Look at how chunked Gecko gets on that back. And it looks like Rice Farmers just going to be able to clean that one up so far. No deaths on the side of Rice Farmers. As Gecko's trying to do something. A massive shield from Street Smurf. Hold on, maybe you're going to be able to keep that ulti online. Good dodge there out of the charm. Can you be able to walk up to this comfortably, though? Great knock up there, but also really well dodged out of. It is just Gecko 1 versus 5. And I was a little bit worried about the Zeri damage that hasn't been coming through in stride so far. He's really trying here, though. Does find that first kill. Does find a second. Vest gets out. Gecko starting to turn this. Chris is caught under turret. taken very low, but the Nexus is doing the same. Chris goes down. Can Gecko find this? It's so low, but no, not Viable cleans it up, and Rice Farmers will take this game.
Has faced each other, but yeah, overall, I think Rice Farmers have gotten everything they want out of this draft. I think Goobers have gone with some stuff we haven't seen from them before. As you said, Escape, very confident. I'm very excited to see what Raccoon Inquirer can do on this Draven, what the Akali can do, and of course what Red Milk Tea is capable of on this Graves. I am looking forward to this. This is going to be another banger, hopefully.
Very least, you know. Talking about things that are probably going to come through, Arcane Comet has been picked up for the Misfortune, so definitely some room for that to be the more heavy AP builds. Look like Vest, maybe looking for a bit more of a trade there with Rogue Trader. Cool Guy Tommy has made it to the top side of the map right now. There is a push in coming in for Rogue Trader, so maybe we're going to see this Viego, yes, make his way up to the top side. This could be potential for first blood here, as Red Milk Tea is kind of behind the ball right now. 2 camp skip for Cool Guy Tony. The engage is already through on the Vest. The Ignite is ticking. He's going to pick it up with the W Flash, and is going to try and get away from Cool Guy Tony, who's going to burn that Flash as well. Barely surviving. Probably won't be able to make it out of there too cleanly, and that is a kill traded. But Rogue Trader is going to be the one grabbing that first blood. So lucky for Kai'Sa that he's got a jungle there just to almost play support for him. But that is going to be the end of that play. And moving forward, I think that they're going to have to be careful because Akali is looking very strong. Now, Hook does come through in the bot lane right now. Very, very low HP, but Kai'Sa, like you say, is here. So low on that Tom Kench right now. And look at the Grey health coming in at the last moment, trying to catch up to Copper. I don't think Raccoon has any way to get onto that Tom Kench right now. Double kill going over to LeBlanca.
And that's the thing. Hold on.
Yeah, we're not done right now. Vest taking some damage up in the top lane right now. Rogue Trader causing problems right now. Great Hex Tech ultimatum. It is going to be another one of those trades from Rogue Trader in the top lane. Kill picked up onto Vest. And that is going to be a 1-for-1 finished up there. Is overall positive for Rice Farmers.
Lead here and there, even though we've seen some proactive play. Sickly Seeks go out.
Yeah, just trying to get away from this right now. Hold on, trying to turn things. The Lantern is there. Hook grabbed onto Cool Guy Tony. He's taking a little bit low right now. Random Capital's in the back lane. They are going to pick up that shutdown now. 3v3. Kill has already been picked up. There's cooldowns burnt. Now Capital's getting in there with the second half of the ultimate.
Oh my goodness.
And another member in, joining his Vest. Kai'Sa picking up that kill on a Random Capitals. Looks like it's just going to be a 1-for-1. So far, has been 5 people committed from Rice Farmers to this play, though. Tony maybe trying to figure out where these bot rooms are going. Looks like Rice Farmers might be looking for something in this top lane, though, right now. Cool Guy Tony is in the midst. There's the engage coming through from Vest. Ultimate already popped, instantly coming down. There's a big W available right now for Rogue Trader, who's already taken the first kill on Vest. Flash is burnt, the Ignite comes down. It was already burned on a Vest. And that is a 2v1 kill picked up for Rogue Trader. Maybe he doesn't even need that Rift Herald.
They have tried to force numbers advantages somewhere on the map, but either way, they've got to make something happen. Cool Guy Tony recognizes it as well.
Yeah, it's not just him, though. Kai'Sa's also sitting in the wings of this one right now, and the mid lane roam is coming a little bit later right now as Goover's already caught out in that top side right now. Rogue Trader going for a big play, but he's already shut down. Kai'Sa takes him down fast. Now, 2v3 potentially looking for this play right now. Cool Guy Tony grabbing that face breaker instantly. Now, Best diving the turret a little bit deep. Hasn't set himself up for anything right now, but Random Capital's causing some problems on the side. Level 11 on that Akali right now, just dwarfing the top in the jungle for Rice, but it looks like Rice is going to take that kill and walk away. That is a good chunk of gold going onto their Ahri.
It's working so far. That's going to be a nice little bit of equalization for Rice Farmers, but still they find themselves about 2k behind.
It was a very good CC chain, allowing that to happen, and now we're looking for a bit more on the bot side right now. It is 2v3 right now, although there is help coming right now for Goobers. Can they hold out in time? The TPs have already come through. Kai'Sa onto the back line onto Draven, and down goes Raccoon, and now the kite back has to start. Rogue Trader in the middle of all 5, throwing down a massive haymaker across the team, but it isn't able to pick up anything. Now Random Capitals picking up a double kill, setting themselves up. That's 3 down on both sides thus far. Now Vest kind of caught in no man's land. Same goes for Mythic, who's stuck there with Kai'Sa. Double kill picked up for both, and at the end of the day, it looks like it's going to be 3 for 4 favoring Goobers. A little bit of a late reaction, but they make it count. I don't know where those two meet in the current meta. So it's making these compositions very interesting to watch because I don't have, and I imagine the teams as well, don't have the ability to just at a glance say that, oh, this team's in trouble, this team, but you know who is in trouble right now? Looks like there's a little bit of trouble for Raccoon Inquirer, who's just going to pop at a moment's notice. LeBlanc's bullet time is going to chunk him down and take him out.
Oh, Kai'Sa!
Red Milk Tea almost walking into Kai'Sa right there. He is going to pick up that kill and potentially get out of there. There's the flash forward, and the Showstopper doesn't quite get it with the haymaker. And now the hook coming down onto Vest. There's no grab on that Lantern there, even though the Hextech ultimatum was broken. Now Rogue Trader's caught in the middle of 3 and is going to fall down, and Rice Farmers reinstating themselves onto the map 20 seconds before the Dragon Spawn. But it doesn't feel like it anymore. Obviously, they've been caught out enough times. They've lost enough of these trades, enough of these fights. Just haven't gone the right way, and now it looks like a Raccoon Inquirers might be at the hands of another one right now. No, the engage coming through from Random Capitals, a lot of AoE damage. Both TPs instantly channeled. Random Capitals doesn't seem to care going into that backline, and so is Kaiso, though. The Exhaustos come through to shut him down, and now Vest dropping that Hectic Ultimatum on top of the team. I don't know if that's going to be enough right now, as Rogue Trader is chilling in the sidelines right now. He has a lot of tankiness, has a lot of sustain. I think that's just going to be a lot of summoners, a lot of cooldowns burned, but somehow we didn't lose a single body.
There was a moment there, a moment where Rogue Trader, he had the angle for a showstopper onto the Tom Kench, which is obviously the perfect target, but his cooldowns went up, he didn't decide to go for it, and ultimately, I think Rice Farmers have said, all right, we've chunked you.
So dangerous right now. They have to try and challenge this with the low health bars that they have right now. There's no ultimate available for this Akali. There's the first kill already picked up. Now Vest into and on top of Random Capitals. His first kill goes back the other way. Vest has dropped. Look at Random Capitals on this backline. Suddenly Goopers have turned to this. They had nothing coming in, and Rice Farmers has nothing on the way out. Dragon, you can't afford to give that one over. You talked about already how much Kaiso, LeBlanca, really a cool guy Tony would love to have that additional AoE damage on those occasional hits. So you can't afford to give this one over, but that soul is going to constantly be a win condition available for Rice Farmers, so you can't afford to get comfortable with your Goobers. You have to be constantly on the ball, and they cannot afford to drop anything, but right now they haven't, and now they're walking towards that inhib.
They're going to run out on mid. They're going to force that advantage with the Baron.
Oh, it looks like, yeah, the big engage coming through. Kaiser's already taken so low and does go down first. Now there's the turn coming from Rogue Trader. He falls back the other way. And now, is there going to be an engage coming back the other way? Yes, just exploded there. Engage chasing through there from Copper, yet they're just still picking them up. I'm so surprised this engage hasn't come through, or the disengage didn't end up coming through there. You have the Thresh Lanterns, and now they're just allowing it to swap back the other way. Somehow, Rice Farmers, I didn't see it, but they did, just find a way onto the enemy team.
And Rogue Trader
Random Capitals is there on the backline, though. LeBlanca's in a lot of trouble at the moment. Oh, great eat coming through there from Copper to keep his Misfortune alive. He's back in, though. Big, perfect execution. Is that enough to take down more than one, though? Random Capitals, against the odds, is trying to bring this one back for his team. But it looks like Rice Farmers is just going to take this fight back. This game is swinging back and forth like a pendulum, right? And, surprise, there's an Ahri on you now. Boom, right? And he's been doing a really good job of that so far, and it's been very difficult for Goofy Goobers to really get their foot in anywhere right now. Does Rogue Trader know he's there somehow? Hold on, they have a pinch found on him. Looks like that's going to be Spirit Rush burnt. He's going to have to take that one over the wall, I have to imagine. Random Capitals is also on the flank, though. Look at how much they're putting to try and get on top of Kai'Sa right now, who's dashed back the other way. Look at the explosive damage coming out of Random Capitals, and now they're going to try and turn this one into a team fight, but they've already lost two. Red Milk Tea is in there a little bit late and stuck in the Hextech Ultimatum. Rice Farmers have baited that one to a supreme level, have turned that back 3 the other way.
My weekend. And they
just see some chaos ensue. So it looks like there might be chaos ensuing right now in this topside jungle. No engage taken. I think that was relatively reasonable right now. Vest is chilling on the top side. Notably, Kai'Sa will be late to join this fight. Is going to have to burn that teleport. He's going to grab that blue buff first, though. Yes, there's the TP in the backline. Do they see it? Somebody has to be checking their minimap. Surely. Yes, they are trying to rotate away from Kai'Sa. It looks like nobody grabs the Thresh Lantern. Kai'Sa chilling on this backline. They know he's there. They've spotted him out. There's the engage. Hitting up on Rogue Trader. Now there's the engage coming in from Copper into the backline. Look at this engage from Rogue Trader into the backline. Just disappears. And it looks like Random Capitals trying to find a way into the backline. Doesn't get anything. And now Vest has been traded back. Kai'Sa's taken low into the Zanyas. And they can't find that kill right now. Cool guy Tony playing his best impression of Rogue Trader. Gets in the backline. Look at the engage. Copper plus LeBlanca just takes down any remaining hopes that were available. And that is a quadra kill. Grab for LeBlanca, and that will surely be game for Rice Farmers.
Items on Lethality MF. And Random Capitals, unfortunately, he tries to get into the backline there, but he gets caught out with his Zonia still online. It's a little bit of a shame, but eventually your luck can't last forever, and eventually Goober's luck run out. It's so hard with hovers, but this I do like. This is one of his most played champions. It's great into tanks, and it does just provide them a huge amount of presence in fights, which now allows Street Smurf to play around them. Obviously, you've got the Nunu and also, of course, the quickness, the Rakan able to play make as well. But this is going to give Street Smurf a lot of room to work with. The Sylas, on the other hand, though, we do note the Cassiopeia was banned out. The last time this Sylas came in, I'm pretty sure it had to be flexed into the top lane specifically because the Cass came out for Street Smurf and that matchup is unplayable. So this is going to be Synatrix being able to go up against Street Smurf on a skill matchup. Weak side veteran has He's struggled quite a lot overall in the league so far, and again, he's on quite an unfavorable matchup, but again, let's just see how much of a weak side player he is. Overall, this is looking like a fun one to round us out for the last game of the season.
Smurf looking for a play in the mid lane. Senetrix is just going to try and shut that one down, and that will be the end of that. No kills picked up for either team, but a bit of a, you know, I would say strong start for RSL.
Look, it's the duality of Nunu, yeah? He went for the level 2. He didn't get it.
Again.
He's going back!
He's going back, and he manages to make that corner once again. Evan with an eye is caught out and taken down. Geico grabbing first blood.
All right, I take it back. He got it. He did what he set out to do. And yes, he's down 10 CS already against Atlas, who has managed to get himself a base off, pick up a Dark Seal and some boots. But he achieved the Nunu, and as in the top side.
Yeah, I think Weak Side Veteran already knows what's coming in here, although that Q, that big devastating smash turns it around. The W shield pop is enough damage. Take down Archangel, who just didn't pay enough respect to Weak Side Veteran. He's been there for a while, and Atlas has been waiting for this one for a while. Pigu Powder gets taken down. Now Senetrix finds an engage onto Street Smurf. That has gone into that Shroud. He's going to try and walk out of there right now. There's a good amount of damage coming down. Frozen is there, potentially with the shields. Atlas takes up a tower shot. I don't think there's going to be any further engage onto the turret here. That is more gold going into the pockets of RSL. Some very good plays so far. Finding that solo kill in the top lane and the kill just outside of that mid river.
Does manage to get the ward, though. That's an extra 30 gold in his pocket that he desperately needs. And this is carrying on.
Upside, and here it is. The snowball's back again. I don't think Weak Side Veteran's going to be able to get away from this one. He's charging out on that snowball at the moment, charging up that devastating smash. Finds them both, but there's no way he's going to be able to turn that one around. Just going to go to the wave. Does have that TP available for when he respawns. Shouldn't be too bad.
Don't go near him!
Finds the kill onto Archangel. How did that happen?
Archangel, man. Don't get too cocky, Star Fox, which I've been wanting to make that reference all day because it's a game 10 years older than he is, but yeah, he pays for his hubris there. Don't go near the Scion. That does a lot of damage.
Solo now Street Smurf and Senetrix, who looks like he's being pulled out of the world at the moment, has been taken into trouble right now. Frozen, big engagement. Great dodge there from Perpetual Dark. Nothing to be done for Evan, though, as he does fall down. Perpetual Dark trying to get away from all these Xayah feathers. There's the ultimate getting laid down and retracted back in. Geico finds another kill, and there's a solo in the top lane. I can't imagine how this one plays out.
I mean, we were all waiting for this to happen. The moment that Requiem came down, Archangel was basically living on a pixel. And he did his best. Look, he tried for some alcove gaming right now. Little bit of a dance there, but eventually I'm sure Weak Side Veteran got the better of him. I don't know, did he actually have to burn
there? I feel like he could have gotten out of there. Yeah, he has to burn the flash. I feel like Archangel got a little bit greedy there. Just decided, yeah, he's got no mana. I can try and win this. But I think he could have been out of there. I don't know.
Making a couple of kills. Getting Geico even further ahead. And now Pigu Pounder, he's managed to net himself some kills with Street Smurf.
Yeah, Senetrix is looking in a bit of trouble here. Good flash there, but he comes over the wall. And hold on, there's the Nunu ult online. That's going to do a lot of damage back the other way. And now Senetrix, the flashes failed from Street Smurf. And that is a solo kill picked up for Senetrix, who's looking for more. Just gets charmed up and taken down by Frozen, though all of a sudden, Rakan in the wings. And Evan with an eye has nothing that he can do to stop that.
Oh, that was a beautiful use of the Absolute Zero, by the way. Here comes the Zion!
Here he comes under the turret. Oh, I got a little bit excited too. I was hoping he was going to go underneath there and go for a little bit of play on a Pico Powder, but it doesn't come through. Weak Side Venture just showing up and reminding people of what the old times were like back when there was engages coming in left and right.
Trade, get some plates on the turret, but of course he's got a wave to catch top lane, and that's very important.
And look who's making their first appearance on the map right now as Atlas is coming into this top lane round with Archangel. Popping that ulti, that World Ender. He's already been taken down to half HP. We do know the regen starts coming pretty chunky at that point, though. Atlas taken beyond half, down to 150 for both of them. And barely, just barely, Atlas is able to survive right there. And another kill picked up for Weak Side Veteran, who's now going to push this to the turret.
And build himself a carry point. He couldn't do it on the Zeri, can he on the Xayah?
Street Smurf did not react at all to that Q coming up from Senetrix. I don't think he's too worried about this right now, as he does have that ultimate online. Looking for the play. Yes, has popped it. It looks like he might go over the wall right now. Piku Powder with a big absolute zero in the middle of 4, but they can't find the kill first. So it looks like it's just going to be a 1-for-1 traded at the moment right now, as we do go to the top lane. It looks like there was a little bit of an engage coming through from Geico. I think that might be the end of it right now. Archangel taken so low, and there's no train ride available right now for Weak Side Veteran to take that one to the kill. Oh, hold on. Perpetual Darkness has been down underneath the turret. There's the ultimate coming down from Geico. Those feathers have to be so scary. Great flash. Frozen is taken so low. Ooh, where's the friendship test, Geico? You're going gonna go down for that one. Atlas picks up the kill, and somehow RSL, I did it finally, loses no one.
Of course.
Very much online. I don't think he's taken the recall yet from that play. I think he just went up and went, I'm gonna full clear again, because that's kind of what Karthus do. Potential for the play here right now. Evan with an eye, burning that flash at a Pigu Pounder.
He's coming in!
Connect. Okay, hold on. He's made it all the way over there. So much damage. He's going to come for the... Give it to the Karthus. Give it to the Karthus. Nicely done. Weakside veteran setting his team up for a success right there as Atlas grabs another kill and is going to go towards that Rift Herald. Perpetual Dark... Perpetual Dusk.
Yes.
I'm very sorry. That's a rough place to be. Yeah, I think that is a massive win condition for RSL if they can grab it.
Of course, but at the same time, it's a bit of a silver lining, actually, that it is this soul for the side of SGR, because that a lot of this poke, as again, that really hurts. Oh my goodness.
The trades do continue. Now there's a bit more than a trade in the mid lane right now as the engage does come through, and Perpetual Dusk, who's taken so low, doesn't have heal available and is out of there right now as the trades continue in the top side. Looks like we've disengaged from the mid lane fight for the moment as Weakside veteran. Great flash over that final Q. Pick up that one more solo kill in that top side. That 05 Aatrox is having a rough day at the moment.
He really is. Archangel paying for his hubris, as I said before. The Nunu's coming up, though. Pigu Powder's trying to match him up there.
Bird has been taken down. Look at Frozen just turning that one again. Frozen's been making some plays right now. 3-1 on this Rakan.
Requiem.
I don't think that's going to take him down. It's very close there. That heal coming in at the last moment, coming in with that shield as well. He is going to keep Frozen alive, but that was very close.
Ones for Nunu and Willem. Please stick them in there, and we'll send them to Riot. Because I agree with you. I think it's extremely lackluster. But you know what isn't lackluster is well, the amount of damage that, particularly that Weakside Veteran can pull out. But maybe this is a matchup that Archangel will feel a little bit more comfortable with. He does have a level advantage.
He's looking pretty good right now. The World Ender is online for Synectrix, but you got to put her before the healing comes through. How does that happen? Archangel just still deciding, I'm a top laner. It doesn't matter if I'm 05. I'm still very, very powerful. Takes his first kill of the game onto Synectrix. It's guaranteed damage. Great call there. But I think that we could have a fight coming through for this run as we've seen all 10 people make their way down to the bot side. And it looks like Synectrix starting to play the front line for this one as finally Weakside Veteran appears from the shadows. I think we could have a very good fight on our hands here.
Synectrix probably wants to steal the quickness here, so they have a form of engage. Are they going to let
him off? There is the side over the wall there from Street Smurf. Do have the ward. I love that he's looking for the flank, though, playing in the very right position for Kali because it makes it so uncomfortable. They have to kite up and towards the enemy team's turrets. They want to get away from it, which is never what you want to do right now. 5.7k sitting. There's the quickness picked up. Silas is still in and out of this dimension at the moment. Speaking of dimensional plays right now, Weakside Veteran on the backline. Trapped on the backline of Street Smurf, but there's an absolute zero covering. Absolutely everyone.
My God.
Instantly, the triple kill picked up for Pigu Pounder, and he's going to make his way over to Weakside Veteran, the final remaining member of RSL, as they're going to grab that soul point in an instant. That Nunu made its value on, or brought its value online. Surely, we do not drop to the silent passive. Frozen! Hold on. Does Frozen die? I have to know.
Oh my God.
Don't tell me.
Yes! And he gets a shutdown. Let's go!
Oh my goodness. Oh, some people never learn, I swear. Overall, it's a great trade, though. Ends up being 5-for-1 in favor of SGR. They swing the gold lead back in their favor, and handedly at that. Soul Point is online, and it is looking very, very comfortable at the moment if you're SGR.
On the cards for them. But it's definitely not over. They still have this big point of pressure that Weakside Veteran can exert. And that's probably what they're going to need to play around, because when they get into those team fights now, it's demonstrated that just it's too chaotic, and SGR are the ones winning out, as Synectrix might be in trouble.
Yeah, has to play defensive at the moment, does have that World Ender, which is going to boost the healing if he does want to pop it. Looks like he is going to, and look at that Uh-oh. TP was burnt. We're not going to get to see that past that point. Absolutely zero coming into the top lane right now. Weakside Veteran looking far from comfortable. Look at that. That's how you block a Caitlyn ult, Geico. Frozen showing up for his ADC in that moment. Now Street Smurf causing problems on that backline. Look at that flash through. Grabbing that one for a double kill. The Requiem is going to seal his fate. And that is going to be kill picked up, but it has been so much dancing and damage in that top side. And Synectrix looks like he might have dropped in the bot.
He fancied it again. And even though he shouldn't have cancelled that. He should have just hit him. But either way, he burns his flash, looks good for a moment, but gets hit with a Q3. That is a lot of damage. That got buffed a patch or two ago. And Archangel, don't count him out. That's all I'll say.
And also, we lost Street Smurf at the end of that, unfortunately. Very low on the backside of this. They're actually all very low on the backside of this. Perpetual Dusk isn't. Look at the devastation! Does he find both of them? 1 kill already picked up in 2. Weak side veteran!
You know, this guy got kind of smacked in lane by Rogue Trader in the Pantheon set matchup, and then
Oh my god!
back yesterday and got himself 6 kills. Had all of his team's kills for a portion of the game. He's showing up again today. He's really showing up. That is.
We're, like you say, minute 30 out from Dragon. Obviously, nothing too crazy is going to happen just yet, I don't imagine. Weak side veteran with the level gap right now over Street Smurf, who has landed 3 Qs at this point.
To demolish.
Yeah, he does want that demolish. I think he's going to pick it up right now, and he does have a train ride out of here if he so chooses to take it, although he's looking kind of good at the moment. And no ultimate is going to be popped out. It looks like Pigu Pounder is going to take that shutdown away. And that is going to be a relatively long death timer. Does have that TP available for Dragon, but that is kill picked up, traded for the objective bounty.
I think that's a good death. But he does get the tower. He gets an objective bounty, as you say. But this is going to allow all of the... it's going to allow SGR... They think they can take this Baron now.
I think they're right. Look where Atlas is right now. I don't know if he was seen bot lane, but they're assuming he's not here. Evan with an eye having a hard time trying to get in there. The TP is being channeled right now for Street Smurf. That Karma is not necessarily respecting how much damage that can do. A Smite Q comes through. And Evan with an eye, how did you end up here? I don't imagine that this Karma is going to be lasting all too long. There's a lot of abilities burnt. The World Ender was burnt there. And Evan with an eye is going to go down just before Weak Side Veteran gets back onto the map, but that is Baron for SGR. In this, it's just very challenging.
And now he's a level down on Archangel. Archangel,
oh, no.
He wins this now very handily.
Oh, how the turns are tabled. Oh, dear. I mean, he's trying to trade this one back. Overall, the health percentage isn't necessarily favoring him, but the amount of health left is severely still favoring weak side veteran Synetrix, trying to get away from this Aatrox, who has healed his entire health bar back 3 times now. And now trying to get away from the absolute zero. Synetrix is the first one to fall right now. Weak side veteran sitting at just over 1,000 HP. Atlas is taking so much from Archangel. Top laners are fine right now, I promise. Shutdown in the early game doesn't affect him now. Archangel gonna pick up 2 kills and assists on the 3rd. Weak side veteran still hanging out on the back line trying to cut this way, but it is 2 members of RSL remaining as the French army has moved their way in. They've got Baron buffs on all 3 waves. And surely they have not much withholding them between here and victory.
Oh, okay.
Or a kill.
He didn't block again.
Yeah.
Well,
so
it doesn't matter.
I have a least favorite ADC in this league now. Sorry, Geico. What's going on, man? You can't just not block that, not ward.
It is, but you know. It's typical ADC. They are going to put priority on 2. They're going to put pressure now on a 2nd inhib. Top inhib is going down as well with Street Smurf up there just chilling.
Oh, Atlas is in so much trouble. The quickness is attempted there from Synetrix to get off of his jungler right now, but doesn't seem to be too much capable of stopping SGR at the moment as they are working their way into the base. They've got Baron buffs on this bottom wave. Will be trying to make its way out of there right now. Archangel, the only one stuck in the base. We've got 2 minutes 30, basically 3 minutes on both of these objectives. I imagine we're just going to recuperate and move our way back into the base right now. SGR is still on top of this game. Basically all that RLS. Oh no! No,
it's alright, it's okay!
Oh no! All that they have on the moment right now is Archangel's decided to take this trade right now with weak side veteran. Has that ultimate online, can get out of there if he wants to. This is such a health bout at the moment right now. World Ender still yet to be used. Weak side veteran is just trying to stay here for as long as possible right now. Just decides to use the ult to continue the fight. Look at that magic shield coming in online from the Maw. Malmortius is not long on the world right now. And clutching at straws is basically all they have left at this point. But it is the straw that broke the camel's back, so I mean, if you can grab a couple of them, maybe.
It was through, of course, Archangel. As you said, he had the Maw of Malmortius. He has a Spirit Visage for additional heal and shielding, which synergizes both with all of his inbuilt sustain and with the Maw of Malmortius, and with the Mountain Soul. Let's not forget. So, weak side veteran, a valiant effort, but I think this might be curtains.
Yeah, no, they're gonna try and hold this Nexus right now. With the knife, first one taken very low. Although, hold on, Archangel can 1,000 HP and not die as a result of it. He's able to make it back out of there. They are caught within their fountain at the moment. Street Smurf is able to eject himself from any danger, and that is SGR finishing off the game.